from seized tapes.
So you're in this tape with Tupac.
I do remember doing a tape. I knew eventually it would come out. I didn't know who had it, but I knew it was out there.
You and Tupac making this tape, and the police searching Tupac hotel room.
To people close to him swearing he is still alive.
Tupac not dead. Tupac not dead.
These 8 pieces of footage were never supposed to hit the streets, but they did, and they are shocking. Starting with the 1991 party tape. Before Pac was the tatted up prophet of the West, before All Eye Is on Me and Death Row and all that bulletproof paranoia, he was a skinny, bald-headed 20-year-old roadie and hype man running with Digital Underground, that same off-the-wall party first crew that gave us the Humpty Dance and packets. And it was in that wild no-rules era of 1991 that one of the most infamous home videos in rap history quietly got recorded. The footage runs about 5 minutes, shot at a house party in a regular living room. According to the outlets that peeped it, it opens on a room full of groupies. Pac walks in, no shirt, chain swinging, and pulls a woman close while an unreleased Tupac song plays in the background. A track nobody's ever ID'd, never got a title, never leaked. He's rapping along to his own unheard record, dancing, rocking his hips. Cocktail in one hand, blunt in the other. Pure, young, dumb, and confident. Then a familiar face slides into frame, Money B, of Digital Underground himself. Word is Pac throws an arm around him, drink and all, and the two of them just start kicking it, like ain't nothing unusual about none of it. For years it was just a rumor, some whisper on the message boards. Then in 2011 it surfaced, TMZ ran the story, and a 6-figure bidding war popped off between adult film companies, but when it was time to confirm, Money B ain't flinch, ain't deny, ain't panic.
I do remember doing a tape. I knew eventually it would come out. I didn't know who had it, but I knew it was out there.
Man wasn't surprised even a little bit, and when they asked what he'd do if the thing ever hit the open market, his answer was straight comedy, cool as ice.
What are you gonna do if this tape hits the market? Do you have any plans to sue?
If I get some money.
But the money men never got their prize. Pac's mama, Afeni Shakur, threatened to lawyer up, and by December of 2011, the owner sold the tape, not to the fat cats, as he called them, but to a private collector who copped it on principle and buried it. 15 years later, it still ain't resurfaced. Any full version you catch online is a fugazi. The real thing, and that mystery unreleased track, are still locked in somebody's vault, but that wasn't the only private tape with Tupac's name on it. The seized hotel tape. This next tape never got shopped, never got sold, never leaked, because the police took it. And the story behind it is one of the quietest, most heartbreaking chapters of Pac's whole legal run. Rewind to November of '93. Pac, 22 at the time, gets bagged in New York over an accusation from a woman named Ayanna Jackson, a case that would eventually send him up the road. When detectives raided his suite at the Parker Meridian looking for guns and evidence, they came up on something else entirely. A videotape of Pac and his girl at the time, a woman named Desiree Smith. Here's where it turns grimy. The cops looked at the woman on that tape and decided, in their own reports, that she looked intoxicated and maybe underage, something they wanted to use to paint a pattern of behavior on Pac in the Jackson case. An old Wire report even ran a headline about an accused rapper on a tape with a possible minor. Only problem, it wasn't true. And years later, in 2022, Desiree Smith sat down and set the record straight herself. It was